Hello and welcome to the video. Today we're going to talk about the Intro Battle Hoth starter kit that has recently been announced by FFG that will be coming into stores in about October. Okay, so the Intro to Hoth starter box is a new two-player experience for people who are completely new to TCGs, haven't played Star Wars Unlimited or collectible card games. That is the intent. So if you have played Star Wars, this is probably not the product for you. And if you haven't played any collectible card games or haven't played Star Wars, this would be great. So if you do play Star Wars, I would probably recommend getting this for like a friend or family member or someone who hasn't played to introduce them to it. That would be a really good way to do it. And the price is also only $20. That's really good for two decks because it has two completely built decks in it, and it comes with a board instead of like two paper playmats like they did the two-player starter. It is now like a cardboard game board, or at least that's what it sounds like, and it looks really cool. I mean, the art on this is really nice. It has both the arenas. It has Leia and Vader on it, which are the leaders for the starter decks. And how it works is you can either read the rules to learn how to play the game like you would any other game, or actually they said the game is going to come with a QR code, and then when you scan the QR code, it'll take you to a website that'll then guide you through the first turns of the game. And how it does this is there's actually numbers on all the cards because all these cards are unique to the starter, and it'll be numbered 1 through 50, and it's like pre-built the order of the deck. So then it'll go through the deck and tell you what to do to guide you in learning the game. So it'll tell you what to do for the first couple turns, or what it seems like it'll do, and then it kind of lets you loose to play the game. So these cards are all exclusive to this starter, and they are all themed after this Hoth battle scene from The Empire Strikes Back. And so all the cards are like pretty unique to it. They have snow troopers, they have different ATSTs and ATT, and I mean, it has Luke, R2-D2, all the stuff you'd like want to see from a Hoth battle, they put it in. And I think this art looks really good and is very intriguing. And so that's how you use it, which is a very clever way to get people onto the game, because I know sometimes learning all the mechanics kind of up front is difficult. So with the computer system telling you how to do it, I'm sure it'll be a lot easier for some people. And so my thoughts on the experience of it, I think it's very, very good for new people. Like if I had never played a TCG and my friend brought this to me and was like, hey, I want to play this game with you, it's a TCG I play, and we played it, I bet it would be a really fun experience and really easy. Like even if he taught me or like the website taught me, like it just seems super easy to get them to play. All the cards are designed to be really easy. All the events within the decks are meant to be really easy. Everything is straightforward. Like Darth Vader's action is pay 1, do 1 damage to a base. It doesn't get much straightforward as that for a later action. All the units are like pretty plain and simple. Most of them are one-time effects, but they do have on-attack effects. That's pretty much where they branch out. They do kind of tell you a little bit about like card combos. Like there's a card in it that wants to be defeated, Admiral Ozzel, and then there is a card in the Darth Vader deck that defeats a friendly unit. So they kind of tell you like, hey, this card combos with this card. So that kind of brings me to my next thought is these cards are designed for the new players, and because of that, they're not designed for everyone that has played this game before. So if you've played this game, I wouldn't recommend getting this because a lot of the units are underpowered and really simple. So like if you just look at some of them, it's like C-3PO is a 3-cost 1/4 ground unit. When played, if you control a cunning unit, draw a card. Pretty, costs like 1 too much. Like if you cost 2, it'd be fine, maybe. So a lot of the stuff is like that, where it's just similar cards already exist and they're just a little bit worse. So that's completely fine for new players, because what it also does is then as soon as they start opening packs, all the cards they're seeing are really good and all the cards add to their decks. So it doesn't make them feel like, oh, these cards are like, they're not good enough. They don't work in my deck that I'm already making. All the cards they get, for the most part, are going to go into their decks very well because these cards are better than all their cards. But that could also get them addicted to buying packs. Marketing. So it's really good for new players and not so much old players. And a side effect that came with the cards being a little bit understated, which I find pretty funny, is all the 2 bases that it comes with, they both have 20 HP instead of 30, which I think is because since the units are a little less powerful, the game would take longer, but they counteract that by making it have 20 HP. But could you like imagine someone just runs up to their locals like 20 HP base? I don't need that extra 10 health. So all these cards seem really good for new people, and they seem like some of them are fine. You might see them in Premiere, who knows? But this is heavily designed for the new player, and it was designed fantastically for the new player. Everything is designed to just make it perfect. I mean, it guides you through playing the game before letting you go, and it just is like seamless play. It looks like obviously I haven't played it because it hasn't come out yet, but it looks like it'll be really good for the new player. And a lot of these cards are also really well themed. Like when you just look at them, it's also fun to play them, it seems, because theme decks are very fun to play. I find that very enjoyable. So as a new player, if I were to jump into a Star Wars game, it's just like a bunch of like random creatures and beings that's like, who are these people? Like, I don't care about them. Instead, you're jumping right in and you're playing Darth Vader and Leia from a scene in an iconic movie. That just adds to everything. It just makes it way better for them, because it's more fun when it's all thematic, because they're like, oh no, the rebel troopers are coming, snow troopers, you know, like even if. So let's go over some of the cards specifically for some examples. We got E-Web Gunner, 3 cost, 0/4 with raid 4. So it's not that good because it's a 3 cost 0/4 with raid 4 when we have 3 cost 4 4s in existence and like 3 4s with abilities. So like it's all just built for them to see different ideas. Like there's 2 ships in this that are 2 cost 2 2s. These are not very good. Like we have 2 cost 2 3s that aren't even really played. So this isn't that good. We have the Rebellion Y-Wing, 3 cost 2 3 on attack, do 1 damage to a base. Also not that good. So as you can see, a lot of these aren't going to be Premier staples. And honestly, that's a good thing, because you don't want all the players that already play this game and like grind it out. You don't want them buying all the starter packs, because if they're buying all the starter packs, how will the new players get the starter packs? So that's another bonus to them being a little underpowered, is it leaves more product for those who it's intended for. So overall, I think this is really good for anyone who is new to the game. If you need to introduce anyone to it, this will be great to use. $20 price point's really good for 2 decks and the game board. And thank you for watching. Comment any other topics you want to see for videos in the future. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.